Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Today's class is a fusion of yoga, ballet, Pilates, Tai Chi, all fused into one little class. Today's class is standing only, and it is going to require a lot of balance exercises, so definitely be near a wall or have a chair nearby. Make sure you exercise within your ability, and if you experience any difficulties, stop and seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space, get a chair if you need one, and then meet me back here. And welcome back to my Yoga Stretch Fusion standing only class. We're going to start by standing, feet hip width apart, toes are spread. Make sure your feet are parallel with each other, and then you're just going to shift your weight forward and back. We're not going to lift the feet off the floor, so we're just shifting from the toes to the heels, and your whole body is shifting with this. And then make that shift smaller and smaller until you find your center point of your feet. And now shift in and out, and then making that smaller and smaller until you find that center point. This is an exercise that's perfect to do at any time that if you find you need to find that center from your feet up, and then just slowly you're walking from that point. But for today, we're just going to stay in place and then bring that center up through the knees, through the hips, through the spine, to the top of your head, nice and tall, palms open up, eyes gently closed. Inhale and exhale. Let everything go. Maintain that center, strong base from your feet up to the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands into Namaste, centered with your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky as high as you can go. Exhale, pushing away. Reverse those arms. Inhale. Coming back to center. Exhale. Coming up. Inhale. Swan dive down. Hinge from your hips. Bend your knees if you need to protect your back. And then reverse swan dive. Lift with the upper back. Again, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, reverse. Sitting down into chair pose. Inhale up. And exhale into a chair. And again, you can have your arms out or holding into Namaste. Pull your abdominals in, shift those hips back. Chest is facing me. Inhale up. And release, arms coming out. Good, arms sweep up and over. I want you to hold that big beach ball. Fingers are spread, elbows are up and out. Straighten your leg as you start to curl yourself down. Feel this through the back of the legs and through the spine to the top of your head. Still holding onto your big beach ball as you hinge forward as far as you can. Elbows up and out. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And no. And curl yourself up, still holding onto your beach ball. Pressing your spine towards the sky as you curl up slowly through the spine. Bring your beach ball up to the sky. And then I want you to reach as high as you can. Slide the shoulder blades down. And then push your arms back. Relax your neck so you're not pushing the chin forward. Good. And then bring those arms out wide, keeping those hips back, ears back. Open as wide as you can. Spread those fingers, hinge from the wrist. And release and shake it out. Good. Inhale back up, sitting down into chair pose, hands together. Twisted chair, twisting to the side, chest is open, center, and switch sides. Keeping your knees straight forward, switch again. Open your chest, right elbow to the sky, center, and switch. Left elbow to the sky, center. We'll do that one more time each. This time you can open the arms up if you'd like. Come back together, center, switch sides, and open, and center. Inhale all the way up, and release. Good. Feet out wide, toes and knees are turned out. Tailbone is underneath. We're gonna go just a little plie, and I want you to make sure that the toes and knees line up with each other. If you have a hard time opening up your hips, bring your toes in to meet with the knees. And then you're just gonna do little tiny plies to start with. Chest is lifted, nice long line. Tailbone's underneath, just little plies, also called demi-plies. Here you go. It's also considered second position if you like your terms for ballet. Okay, now we're gonna go deeper into that plie. You're gonna go down and up, so a little bit farther. Not quite a grand plie, but pretty close. Go ahead, add the arms. Keep those hips open, knees stay open. Good. Go ahead and go into the grand plie, a little deeper. Chest stays lifted still, tailbone underneath. Use those arms if you'd like. One more. Come down and hold. You can rest your hands if you need to on the thighs. You can lift the heel up, pressing down. Lift the heel up, pressing down. So today, when you get those heart rates up, really feel the body working. Pressing them into the floor. Imagine you have resistance. Go ahead, you can come in and out of that plie a little bit with each one. And then add the elbows, squeeze, get the obliques involved. One more each. And shake it out. Good job. Those legs should be fired up now. Arms out to the sides, elbows relax and extend. Relax and extend. When you get into the upper body, keep those shoulders away from your ears. Nice long necks. Go ahead, bring those arms in front, pull back, arms out wide, squeeze the shoulder blades. Pull back, imagine resistance. Squeeze. Keep your breathing going. Big movement. And then small movement. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze. Getting those postural muscles, arms and shoulders, but keep the shoulders down. Again, long necks. There you go. Now, same concept, but we're going to go down, so you're at an angle, pulling down, and then back out wide. Pulling down, and then out wide. Good. Now we're going to pull down, and then you're going to go out wide, up and out like a rainbow. Pull down and back, and out wide like a rainbow. Getting those lats involved, those wings of your back. Okay, work with the shoulders. Last one. And shake it out. Good. Go ahead and sweep those arms out and then open. Bend those knees, sweep those arms around. Good. We're not going very fast, but we're also not taking it super slow. So kind of that medium speed. If you think about how fast we're going. One more time. Big movements. Good. Shake it out. Okay, back to lower body. I'm going to plant your left foot into the floor. This is a great one for a wall or a chair if you don't have the best of balance. But you can have your arms out to start with. And then your right foot is out in front, toe is pointed. It's just your big toes touching the floor. So all your weight is in this leg. We're going to work around the clock. So start with in front, and it's a quick lift, 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 lift. And you're going to go out just a little bit, lift, toes are, top of your foot is still facing the sky. Good. Now to the side, or like a 3 o'clock or a 9 o'clock, now your top of your foot is facing me. Good. And then you got a 5 o'clock or an 8 o'clock, depending on where you're at. Whew. Now, 6 o'clock, straight behind. And pulsing, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, and switch. Shake it out. Switch legs, plant your right foot, just your big toes touching the floor. Start with your 12 o'clock, nice and tall, abs tight. Now 2 o'clock or 11 o'clock, depending on where you're at. Top of your foot is still facing up. Keep the hip down. Okay, now 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Top of your foot is facing me. Keep that hip down. Okay, go back a little bit. Keep it going, keep that hip down. Now 6 o'clock, straight back. Squeeze the tush. Good. 3, 2, and release, shake it out. Good. We're gonna switch legs again. We're gonna do one of each. So up, out, out, back, straight back. Switch, up, out, side, straight back, or now straight back. And again, switch, up, out, side, angle, straight back, switch, forward, angle, side, angle, straight back, and shake it out. Good. Okay, feet are hip width apart. You come up onto your toes and down. Think nice and tall. You have a string lifting you up. I'm gonna start getting into the footwork too. Again, you can hold that chair or wall if you need to, or keep your arms out. Good. Your breath should be challenged during this time, keeping the heart rate up as we do this. Okay, go ahead and turn your toes and knees out and releve all the way up. Stay even on the balls of your feet so we're not rotating through the foot. It's just straight up and straight down. Good. Now straight up and hold. Now demi-plie, knees stay turned out. So just kind of like earlier with that second position, now we're in first position, demi-plie. Our heels are up this time too. Again, arms out, chest is lifted. Pull your core in. Feel those legs working. Woo. And down. Now plie, demi-plie with your heels down, so you're gonna feel a little stretch with it too. Tailbone stays under. Heels stay on the floor. So you'll feel a little stretch happening. Okay, we're gonna add on to this. So demi-plie, rolling up, releve, straighten out, and then lower the heels. Demi, roll up, and straighten. Good. Again. Keep breathing. If you lose your pattern, that's okay. Try to get back into it if you can, but either way, if you're moving and rolling those feet, then you're okay. One more time. And release, good. Now, keeping your right, or actually left, we'll start with left foot planted, toes are turned out. Right leg is gonna go out to the side. Nice and controlled. Go back to start, first position, straight out, lift. Use the leg muscles, the hip stays down. It does not come up and cockeyed to make up for it. So that leg doesn't go super high unless you're super strong or flexible, but you can at least get it parallel. A few more, down. All right, we're gonna switch legs, so plant your right foot into the floor and out. Nice and strong, quick, up, lift, pull back down. Back to first position. Abs tight. Use that chair if you need one. There you go. One more. Down. Good. Okay, we're going to switch feet. Wiggle that elbow if you need to. Now we're going to go to the back. So you can have one arm forward, so right arm forward if you need to. But it's going to go straight back and then back to first, straight back. So you're going to squeeze the tush. Now, if you want to really make this harder, you can do this on your left toes if you want to, especially if you have a chair. You can be up on your left toes if you'd like. I did not grab my chair, so I'm going to stay with my heels down, but you're more than welcome to make it more challenging. Here you go. Keep breathing. Stay lifted through the chest. One more. All right, switch legs. Wiggle out if you need to. Switch those arms back out. Left leg straight back and back to first position. Squeeze. So it's nice and controlled, quick. Good. Inhale. Again, you could be up on your toes with your right foot if you'd like. Think nice and light. Quick with that right or left leg. If you ever feel, if you like weigh yourself down when you're doing any type of dancer's move, it makes it more challenging. So think light through the body. One more. And check it out. Good. Okay. Feet are hip width apart. Go ahead and tuck your chin and then just curl yourself down. Vertebra by vertebra. Arms and shoulders, just let them go. And just let the stretch happen through your spine to the back of the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands out into a downward dog. Fingers are spread. Distribute the weight between your fingers down into the fingertips, and then if you can, push your heels into the floor. Legs stay straight as much as you can, and then shift your hips back as you press your chest down. At this point, you're going to rock your knees forward and back. So I'm going to turn to the side a little bit so you can see this. Bending one knee, straighten the other. You're still pressing your chest towards your toes. Shoulders still away from the ears, so your neck is long. And you're just pedaling. One knee forward, one knee back. Heel comes up and then pushing down. Go ahead and push both heels to the floor. Shoulders away from your ears. Try to go a little further. Deep breath in. Exhale. I'm going to turn back to the front. You stay right there. Good. Now walk your feet out wide. Toes are still forward. You're still in that downward dog position. Shifting your hips back. You should be able to put your heels further in the floor. Now keeping your legs straight, rock your hips side to side. Feel that through the hamstrings and the hips.
So one hip's kind of popping out, the other one's dropping, and then shifting to the other side. One more each. Center. Walking your hands back. Keep your feet wide, toes are still forward. And then just let your arms drop, chin is tucked. Just let your arms hang. If you want, you can take your hands to your opposite elbows if your hands were hanging pretty far down. And inhale, chin is tucked. Exhale. Go ahead and start to swing side to side. Bring your hands to your opposite elbows if you haven't done so yet. And then just swing yourself side to side. Just kind of push one elbow forward and then switch. Swing and push your elbow forward. Feel that through the whole body, really, because your legs are straight and you're hinged forward. Keeping your chin tucked. Go ahead and swing to the left, or to the right, sorry. So swing to the right, and then keep your legs straight. You're gonna come up nice and tall. Keep those hands on your elbows, lifting up and back, pushing back, keeping your ears back so that the chin is not pushing out and straining your neck. And then you're gonna lift your right elbow up and over. Stretch down the left side of the body. Twist, keep your hips right where they're at. Twist and look down, feel that in the middle of the back. Open back up. Switch sides. So now your left elbow is up and over. You need to bring your feet in a little bit further for comfort, that's okay. Left elbow's up and over. Feel that down on this side. Twist, keep your hips facing me though. We're not twisting the hips, just with the rib cage and up. Feel that in the middle of the back. Open back up to the center, reaching both arms up, lifting those arms, but sliding your shoulder blades down, and then push the arms back, feel that through the shoulders. Again, your ears are still back. Now arms out wide, go ahead and walk your feet in. Fingers are spread, open as wide as you can. Fingers spread as you hinge from your wrist. Knees are soft, so unlock those knees. Open as wide as you can. Again, ears back. We tend to do this when we open up. Okay, bring those hands behind your back. You can either imagine you have a ball behind that you're holding onto, or clasp your hands together. Okay, I'm going to angle myself here so that you can see. What I want you to do is you're going to lift your chest and then squeeze those elbows towards each other as you open up the chest. Now bring your hands away from your back, but again, ears stay back, neck is relaxed. We're going to go into that forward bend. Go into this as far as you can. So if you're here or here, that's fine. Next step is to hinge forward. Knees are slightly bent. And then your hands are going to come up and over and down towards the floor. Still squeezing your elbows together as you open the chest more. So go ahead and correct that a little bit if you need to. Squeeze the elbows towards each other, open the chest. And then hands come towards the floor, towards your head. And I still want you just to drop down as far as you can so that you feel that through the back of the legs too. Inhale, bend those knees if you need to protect your back. Exhale. Pushing those heels into the floor, straighten your legs if you can. Squeeze those elbows together. And then hands go down towards your head a little more. Bend your elbows as your hands come to your back, and then curl yourself up. And then bring yourself back to the front. Shake it out. Good. Okay, right foot is coming off the floor, toes are underneath, and then just circle it out. Might hear some popping, or as long as it doesn't hurt. Feel that from the top of the foot. This should feel really good, especially the ankle work that we did. And if you were on your ball of your foot more than others, you're gonna really want this. Go ahead and circle the other way. Go ahead, inhale, exhale. Switch feet, toes under, circle it up. If you get a cramp, just pick your foot up, shake it out, and then go right back down. Circle the other way. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Plant your left foot into the floor. You're going to cross. This might require a chair or wall, but you're going to take your right ankle and cross it over so it's right on top of your left knee. And then you're going to open up the hip. And then you're going to sit down into a chair pose. Arms can be extended or namaste, whichever works. Chest stays open towards me. And I want you to feel this stretch through the right hip, right into the hip rotators. This is a great stretch if you have sciatic nerve issues, but also the fact that we did a lot of hip work today. So this should feel really good. Good. Again, you can hold on to something if you need to. And just go back into it as far as you can. You can even sit on the edge of your chair if you do have a chair. Good. Coming up, we'll switch sides. Cross your ankle over, let the knee come out to the side, and then sit down. Inhale, and exhale. Letting the knee open first, and then sit down as far as you can. Feel that through the left hip rotator. Inhale. Try to release that hip as much as you can. Go further. And release, shake it out. Good job. All right, back into mountain pose. Palms opened up, eyes gently closed. And just let everything go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky as high as you can go. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, reach as high as you can go. Stretch and push everything away. Hands back together. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining my class. I hope you liked it. If you want notifications for other classes, just click on that little picture of me and you get them for free. Again, I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Come back again. Bye.